Good evening, everyone. This is delicious. Don Juan, the Texas treat. And you are listening to the Countdown City WrestleCast.
What is up, heels and baby faces? Welcome to another episode of the Countdown City WrestleCast. Sorry, running late here. I'm your host, JC. Joining me is that guy, Tommy.
Hello.
And we got Big Mike.
What's up, guys? That's interesting comment to start the podcast with. But also, in that Don Juan clip you played, speaking of which, do you ever wonder what those dudes in the background are doing now?
I don't know, because I do miss playtime now. So,
Every time you play that, like I kind of notice them, like playing the game or whatever, and
yeah,
like I wonder where those guys are.
If they even know they were being recorded at the time,
right?
Yeah, for sure, right? So,
you know what's weird? I do things like that too. I'd like to see. It's like, I wonder what they're doing nowadays. It's like, so I'm glad it's not just me who does that kind of thing.
Especially with wrestling, like random people that like they focus in on the crowd. I do that all the time.
I do that.
I
do that with every ECW DVD I have. Where you see the same dudes in the crowd all the time. I wonder what every one of them.
DVDs, you mean ROH?
I mean, fair. I wonder
or even you see like an old sports thing from like years ago. You actually go back. How did the crowd react? And now that with the technology, we can like stop, zoom in.
Oh yeah.
So
It's funny, and honestly, in keeping with the joke of the ROH DVDs, there was a dude who always wore a Green Lantern jersey at the New York shows. I wonder where he is now.
Yeah.
That's green shirt guy. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It would be hilarious if it is. I'm not even joking. It would be hilarious if that's the same dude. I have no idea. I got to compare.
It is wild to think about. It's funny that liner was pre-COVID. Like Don Juan hadn't even remotely thought about coming back to wrestling yet.
There's a world that's pre-COVID, by the way.
Yeah.
Didn't y'all joke or say something about that night, or like you were asking him about it or something, weren't you?
Well, we always joked there'd be like a part 2, like a Road Stories with him and Marvel, because I had done the Marvel interview before. At the time, Don Juan wasn't back in wrestling. He had been retired for a good while. I don't know if it was something that he had considered doing. I think they had kind of teased just him randomly showing up like, this place is a real treat in the hybrid school of wrestling. And Marvel's like, nah, they just did that for fun. But, it wasn't something that was out there. And then there was always a possible chance. I think he might be hinted at something, and then COVID hit. And it just never surfaced. But then again, that brought him back to it. And I think he found it passionate. So it's pretty cool to see. But it's it's wild that, that was around this time of year when we did record that interview. That's why he's in the
Christmas
that he's in. Yeah, so it is pretty crazy.
I kind of still remember going to that game place over off 1604 near Claiborne or wherever it was. Yeah,
I don't even remember what it is now. I pass by it all the time, but yeah, it couldn't survive the quarantine restrictions, if you will. So definitely couldn't social distance in that place. So yeah.
Also, Marie, people focus on you because you scream incredibly loud and screeching for long periods of time, and they cover their ears.
Yeah, and also it's a bandana, not a do-rag. Do-rags are different.
Yeah,
do-rags are more for keeping it. This is a bandana. The cloth. The difference is in the cloth. Wow, my sister's really a hairstylist because I know that kind of stuff, and I don't even have to try to know the answer to those things.
Well, anyway, today we will recap Saturday night's main event. John Cena's last time is now. We'll talk about this weekend's Hybrid Experience event, and just kind of go from there. Just have a little wrestling discussion. So
this is last time now then.
Last time was now then.
It's too late. It already happened.
Yeah, it already happened.
But depending on how you do time, it's still happening right now.
Yeah,
but it also
happening now.
So Cena's tapping out right now.
Now.
As much as we play it on Peacock, yeah. So,
hey, what's up, John?
Tommy, 100 subscribers on YouTube. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
It happened literally today. Apparently someone commented as I was ending the stream, 100 people, the 100th person subscribed. So, yeah, I'm sitting at 100 right now. So thank you, everybody. That was my goal for the
You know where they're from?
No, but I do have JC. I hadn't told you this. I did have one person who lives in Amsterdam.
Really?
Yeah. Because
wild.
Yeah, because he says he loves the Mega Man franchise, and he checks out people who stream Mega Man. He said he was up because it's like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. when I was streaming in Amsterdam. And he said he was up and he was like on and he saw my stream and he subscribed. So yeah, shouts out to his name on Twitch is Gooselations. So shouts out to Gooselations. He's awesome.
That is pretty cool, and so I'm assuming him and you probably myself excited to see that Mega Man trailer at the Game Awards.
I had missed that until someone told me about it today, and then I checked it out, and yes, I'm very excited. So
yeah, we were getting ready to record Sports Monitors last week, and it dropped. And
I mean, it's 2025. Shouldn't it be Mega Person?
Just
kidding.
My theory, just from watching the trailer of the game, damn it, trying to get out of it. My theory from watching the trailer is that it is a prequel to Mega Man X. I think this game is the bridge between the Mega Man Classic series and the Mega Man X.
I think
series.
We finally need that.
Yeah.
Given everything. So yeah.
Hence the dual override.
One of y'all either send an essay or a voice recording of what the difference is between the original. Not right now, because I don't want to keep going longer on this. But
I can I can tell you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the main difference was money.
Yeah. Pretty sure. All right, and also Mike, love it. # you tapped out. I'm sure there's going to be a healthy discussion about that as we discuss.
I'm in my Gunther era.
So, yeah,
clearly.
Clearly, lot to discuss. Wrestling news wise, I think the outside of what we're going to talk about Saturday's main event is that there was a title change on NXT.
Yeah.
And you know what? Whether planned or unplanned, I love how Talia Hale is going nuts with this shit on social media, by the way. Or Tia Hale, excuse me. Tia Hale.
Hold on.
It was unplanned.
Yeah, sorry, I just watched Percy Jackson, so I had Talia in my head. Yeah. Tia Hale.
Do you have a question, Tommy, by the way?
Go ahead.
Which Mega Man are you talking about? I am currently playing Mega Man Legends 2 on my stream. I finished Legends 1 on Monday. There's actually a playlist if you want to check that out. Mega Man Legends 2, I started today, and I'll probably be doing it tomorrow. So, yeah.
Also, by the way, JC, I just realized what you said. There's a new episode today, wasn't there?
There was an episode. That's why I had Talia in my head. We already watched it.
I got to catch up on that.
Yeah. Just full disclosure, for my wife and my daughter have not read the books. My son and I have. My son, because they make these books now as graphic novels, but it's completely the whole story. Yeah. So he has read the entire Percy Jackson first 5-book series as graphic novels.
That's
and
really
it's
cool.
So he knows the story, and I'm really having to remind him to shut up and not spoil it. But this stuff is going on. And I'm told my wife is like, I got to read these books. I was like, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, you've already on this road. Do not read book 2 yet. Don't. She's only like partially read book 1. But I said, I'm gonna tell you, don't read it. You're already in the You're already in the season.
Yeah.
But I said, when this season is over, you're going to want to go and read the other books, because the way this season ends, it is based on the Sea of Monsters, and obviously not going to spoil it because they may go back and watch this. But the way this season ends, I'm looking forward to seeing their reaction to it.
Yeah. Quick story connected with all this. I read the books too a long time ago, and when they brought out that first movie, I was like super excited because it was a movie about the books, right? And I was married at the time, and we had gone down to Corpus for a trip, and I was like, let's go watch this movie while we're out there. So we went to that one off SPID. So damn disappointed. I was like, what were they? Oh, it was so bad.
They really rushed through everything, and
bad.
It was already disappointing. Tina was already mad because it wasn't a math teacher. It was supposed to be a math teacher at the very beginning.
That's fair.
They did make the second movie.
It was better.
It was better than the first, but it was still a lot missing.
Yeah, no, it was better. I'll give them that, but yeah.
So obviously now that they were doing a TV series, and it's great. And yes, they did have to recast Zeus because the actor that played him passed away. Yeah, so but I saw who they recast, but they haven't shown Zeus on season 2 yet. He doesn't show up till later.
Okay, I was gonna say they only showed just in the recap.
I will say that the episode this week we get Ares.
On this day.
Yes, right. Honestly, I'm surprised the clips haven't shown up on TikTok yet of his entrance into the scene with them playing that music.
So is it
give it time. Give it time.
Yeah.
Does he have like a 30-minute battle where he doesn't put Percy over? Or
no, that's probably coming later. That was last season.
Sorry, edge joke.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back to wrestling.
So yeah.
I was about to say, you guys think you an adaptation that was rushed through? Listen here, kids. I had to watch The Last Airbender. You don't know rushed bullshit.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Oh boy.
26 freaking episodes in a 2-hour movie. Are you out of your? Sorry, let's talk about wrestling because that's
let's talk about it.
Legitimately make me mad. I'm not even kidding. I hate that damn movie so much.
Look, if I'm not mistaken, are they making a Harry Potter TV series? Did I see that? Yeah. Okay. I think we can all agree that as great as the movies were, this will probably be better than the movies
if they do it right.
I'm not willing to go down that yet.
I'm of the theory because when you make a book, you make a movie based on a book, there's a lot you have to edit out. Unless you're Peter Jackson doing Lord of the Rings, he's left fucking everything in.
No, but he did a lot out. He just made them good.
Yeah,
there is a difference.
That's true. That's
true. When you make a TV series based on books, you have so much more time to really flesh everything out.
No, I understand that 100%.
So,
but
yeah,
you still have to make it good. And also, there are generations of people who those characters look a very specific way with very specific actors.
True.
And now you're going to have new people.
True.
And some people might not buy. I'm not saying it will or won't. Yeah. I'm not willing to just automatically say it will. And they still got to make it good. Because we've also seen series of shows or books that still suck no matter how many episodes they gave it. So like the last few seasons of Game of Thrones when they didn't have the books to you. Oh, that's a different story.
Yeah, when they didn't have the source material. I've heard that. Yeah, but His Dark Materials on HBO and HBO Max, fantastic as a series. Those were awesome. So, all right. Well, but because I said the wrong name, Thea Hale is the new NXT Women's North American Champion.
I was like, how did we get here?
Yes, that's how we got there. Look, planned or unplanned, I have no idea, but I really hope NXT. It was not, but
it was not.
If you leave your shoulders down, props to the ref.
No,
you're supposed to count to 3. Yes. Right. I'm so glad people are smart enough to know that it is not on the referee for this.
No.
And he's not getting any heat for this.
He better not.
Yeah.
If she didn't kick out in time, that's on her.
Well, yes, but in all fairness, they did say she apparently got the wind knocked out of her because the way Thea Hale landed the senton. Like it
and they kind of delayed it to give her a chance to roll back.
Yeah.
She got her shoulder up, but it was just too late, and I'm pretty sure.
Which, I'm sure they'll...
You could make a good story out of that. You can.
But apparently I also saw something where at these tapings for NXT, like a lot of the talent leave before the end of the show. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
And so now they're going to make everyone stay in case like things like this happen. They have to like go back and change any kind of like interviews or footage or stuff.
I thought that was always a rule. Like you're supposed to stay till the end. And
I've heard that a lot too, but apparently it kind of got lax or it just kind of moved away from it.
That there was a rule too, but then Bailey said how people would leave early.
Oh, that's true too. She mentioned that when she was
because she said how much that annoyed her that people would leave before and because she always said like how John Cena and Seth Rollins would stay to the end of shows.
And look, at indie shows, some of those people that don't come out at intermission, and then you're like, oh, hey, where are those people I want to get an 8x10 or a picture with? They're long gone.
They had another show across town or something like that.
Okay, that actually happens.
That's actually
that does happen.
That's actually the one time I'll excuse that when that happens.
Like, okay, Dill going from a San Antonio show at like 5 to a Laredo show by like 8:30 or something, or 7. I don't know. He flew down the highway.
The speed limit is 75 going that way, so it takes less than 2 hours.
I'm gonna make a video about this eventually for my channel, but I'll say it right here and now. And as much as hell as I give him, Dill Dempsey does not, and I cannot stress enough, does not get enough credit.
Oh yeah.
I'll say that here and now. We antagonize each other all the time, but that dude does not get enough credit for how much the work he puts in. I don't mind saying it.
So I know they are probably going to set up a rematch for this title.
I would think so. You think they'll give it directly back here, or they'll make a story out of it?
I mean, they already teased it. They did a promo to kind of fix it, or to at least tease that they're going to do the rematch next week. A part of me wants them to keep it on Hale. Especially because She already put it up on social media. She made a TikTok of her like waking up as the NXT, like just going through her daily routine with it around her waist, like going shopping. So it was like, you know what? That's kind of a bit more. Why not? It kind of fell in your lap, but you can do something with this,
Also, I saw someone make this edit with I'm going to call her Mariah May because that's the name that pops into my head first. But it's Toni Storm's one of her last promos against her, where she's like, "I banish you to mediocrity, blah blah blah. You will never be." And then they show this, and I was like, "Damn!" And honestly,
the internet's undefeated.
Her run has not been great so far. The character has not hit the way it did in AEW.
Because she's not Mariah May. That's the thing. Like if she came in as that, it probably would have hit better.
Right. That or Toni Storm just cursed her.
Well, literally, she might have.
You never know, man. She's just something else.
Hey, Kate.
What's up, Kate? I mean, with Toni Storm, I mean, at this point, she'd just be saying anything, and we laugh. So maybe she did curse her, and it's like, okay.
Thank you very much. I do love this shirt very much. So yeah.
Okay. I won't give a name. It might be obvious when I share it, but I was talking to someone recently in the wrestling world locally, and they were talking about being up at one of those cons during like WrestleMania up in Vegas stuff, and basically being close and around Toni Storm during the signings and seeing how she was kind of on the entire time in that character, even when like the crowds were low and people weren't really around her.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool because like when you think about certain wrestlers that have made big changes in their character, from like rock and roll Toni Storm to what she is now, is kind of like stunning Steve Austin to Stone Cold Steve Austin in a sense. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Like it was good, but like, damn, this is great.
You know what? I gotta be honest. I remember having some reservations. I liked it when she started as time.
It was,
I had some reservations. I was like, yeah, this can work, but can she pull it off? And I'll be damned.
No, 100%.
If she did, man, this is a masterclass of how to do a brand new gimmick, and my God, making it work.
And just running with it as things come along too. And how they've kind of just rolled with it.
It's like I said, she be saying anything on the mic, and it's just gold coming, and it's just gold. That woman says the most random shit, it's just like, give her another check.
I saw this clip the other day where they were, where like a 6-women match to see who faced her.
Yeah.
And she was going to be at ringside, so she did something about each and every one of them.
Yeah.
And she was like, Atita, you may be for the ever champion, but I'll make you whatever. Then she just comes up to Chris Statlander. My God, what a woman.
Yeah. I remember when Megan Bain showed up and she was throwing her out of the ring or something, and she just yelled, "My God, you're a big bitch."
Yeah, that one too.
But yeah, Toni Storm, she deserves all the things. Oh, Sean's question. I saw this earlier. The character from DC. Yeah, I remember him. One of my.
Are you sure he's not talking about a wrestling dude or something?
He may be, because Solomon Grundy is kind of a common. Sorry, I just got a notification. Kind of a common thing. So if you're talking about the DC character, yes. Yeah.
All right. Any other wild news outside of that happening wrestling wise? MJF coming back on AEW?
I was going to say MJF came back.
Yeah.
And Sports Illustrated listed AEW as the best promotion of the year. They also, AEW won 10 of their 14 awards for 2025, including male wrestler, which was Hangman Page, female wrestler, which is Toni Storm. And I think Rivalry was one with John Moxley and Adam Page.
That went on for a good while. I believe that. So, yeah. Okay.
They won one more thing that was really cool. Hold on. I mean, but that was the other big thing. And me and my friends are waiting for WWE fans to...
That's exactly where they did it, just so they could get engagement on their socials, and all the WWE tribal dudes can jump into it. What are you talking about?
I would do it. I think that's brilliant.
Oh, it's like, what, you'll email them?
Now that you mentioned them, Sean, I vaguely remember them. Vaguely. Yeah. Let's see. See if I can. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Because here it is. So AW talent on one sports. So yeah, male wrestler of the year. Oh, female wrestler of the year was Mercedes. My bad. I'm sorry. Tag team of the year was FTR. Breakout wrestler was Kyle Fletcher. Best in ring was Will Ospreay. The best storyline was Hangman's Redemption. Best on the mic was Tony Storm. Pay-per-view of the year was Double or Nothing. They named Double or Nothing.
The only thing I have to question is FTR for this past year.
Fair. Well, the stuff they did with like Edge and Christian, Copeland.
How early in the year was that, though? I feel like they haven't done much in the second half.
No, that's going to the second half of the year, though.
Was it?
Yeah, because that was after Edge came back, with Copeland came back at All In.
You were there.
Yes.
Son of a... How much were those tickets? I don't remember.
Good question. Probably cheaper than WWE because WWE is like fucking expensive as hell. So I mean, just So.
Marie, what do you mean you're falling asleep? It's before 3 a.m.
Okay.
Bursey, shut up.
Are we gonna see Boston?
Sorry, Bursey was in my stream earlier today.
That's what I figured.
Bursey, shut up.
Okay. We won't see one tonight, but I'm gonna tell you right now, we're working on something big with this.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
This so just patience. We'll see something, believe me. Not tonight, unfortunately.
Well, he needs the holiday break,
Yeah.
Running promotion is tough for a kid.
I will tell you, one of his wrestlers was quote unquote injured in that one of the legs fell off. But when you find out who the wrestler is, and I told him, you know what, this kind of happens to him in real life. You could probably use this as a storyline.
My God!
I have a feeling I
know.
You guys might know who the wrestler is, and I'm sure people will start putting their guesses out there anyway. So, but yeah. So, anyway, Sean mentioned it. Austin Theory, surprise, surprise, was the masked person revealed on Raw. Yeah.
Justin Timberlake is so accurate.
All right. Well, let's get into Saturday Night Main Event.
Did you hear the pop when he revealed himself?
No.
Neither did I.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even watching it. My son was watching it. He just ran over to tell me who it was, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Did he say Timberlake?
No, he didn't.
He said, "Cry me River Dad."
Saturday Night Main Event. Obviously, this was what we expected to be a one-night tribute to John Cena. Cody and Oba.
Exactly what he didn't want. What do you mean?
I know, right? Cody and Obafemi opened and did a no contest. Much as I figured we could have predicted that.
How is the toughest man on your roster? This is entrance.
Because you know why? I know exactly why. Because who's going to make fun of him?
Me?
Because this was already taken by Moose
on an internet where he can't reach me.
Yeah.
Okay, but who's
going to say it don't share this with
who's going to say it to his face?
Oh yeah. Haku.
My son probably would.
You're gonna go for literally the toughest dude.
Yeah, no, that's like my get out of jail free card for any like tough guy. Who's gonna?
Okay, but see, here's the thing though. If Haku lasted Obafemi, that's not an insult anymore. That's a compliment because that means Haku cares what you're doing. Yeah. I would run with that for the rest of my life.
All right, so that took place. Sol Ruca defeated Bailey, and.
I was waiting for Mike's face when you said that.
Of course he put over Sol Ruca.
Yeah.
Of course she did.
Sorry, Mike. The tag team of AJ Lee defeated Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Although I feel like this was, granted, it was a short match, but Slater got his stuff in and got to showcase that on national TV, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, the main event, Cena's retirement match. Gunther defeats Cena by submission and has been a bit of a polarizing reaction ever since then. So, first off, I don't know if you want to do this. Just throw it out there, discussion, whatever. But I will say, you know what? They really, when the match started and Michael Cole said something about how Cena hasn't submitted in God knows how many years. Like, I forget, he said like 20 some odd years, probably
Jericho or something.
Yeah.
Or Angle, yeah.
Probably Angle. I think it was Angle because somebody put the highlights on TikTok.
Hold on.
But as soon as he said that, it immediately clicked. I was like, Cena's going to tap out.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have said that.
Cole kind of. I mean, I don't know if Cole knew.
Well, you
that
know
was
how
a
bad
finish,
they are about that in wrestling. No, I think he did. I think for something like that,
or somebody told him in his ear.
Yeah. I guess that's fair.
But I had and as soon as he said, I was like, I think that's going to be the finish. The guy that's always been about never give up, hustle to respect, all that. That is probably going to be the finish, and I'm not sure how the crowd's going to react to it. And granted, obviously, we saw the crowd reaction. It wasn't good, and but nuclear heat on Gunther, and I hope he really milks this for years to come.
He did on Raw.
I was like, he seems to be pretty good at playing like the smarmy asshole with this. I mean, good for him on that so far.
Yeah, really kind of showcase a little more of the charisma he has with it.
Yeah.
But obviously there was the reaction. There was, I think my favorite reaction was watching Bailey and CM Punk out in the crowd watching it, and Bailey turned away to look at something and missed him tap out. And you see Punk's reaction when he does tap out was in shock, and Bailey in shock too, watching the replay. It was pretty crazy.
Am I a bad person because I question whether those are genuine or not, or just a little bit of the show?
I mean, I feel like they're genuine. Deep down, they're fans. It's like they don't know the finish, I would think,
Oh, never mind. That's for the Cody one later. That's the
one
because I was telling Tommy before the show, in my head, I kind of made the same joke. I didn't watch, for what it's worth, I didn't watch any of this live. I don't have Peacock. Once they left for ESPN, I got rid of Peacock, and I was watching the Spurs Thunder game. Far more important as far as I'm concerned, anyways.
Fantastic game, by the way.
It was. Yeah. But when I saw the clips and I saw like Punk and Rhodes came in after the match and did the thing, and then they showed, I saw that clip of Cody along the ring, and I was like, look at him milking it, getting that good image photo for himself. And then Drew McIntyre texted that exact same thing with the picture. I was like, okay. Same way.
I'm convinced Drew doesn't give a shit anymore. He's just like, let it go, and it's great.
At this point, I think he kind of hopes he'll get released.
I don't think he would mind, honestly, is what it seems like.
Well, he's done before when he got released. Last time he got released, he killed it on the Indies and like ICW. That's how he met Joe Hendry in the first place.
Yeah, and he got swole. So
yeah, and he could just go to AEW, just kick everybody's heads off, and I think he'd have fun with that.
Jesus, he'd be like a giant over there.
Yeah. How many of y'all agree with the decision to have him tap out in his final match?
Not me.
Do not. I see what they were kind of going for. It just didn't hit like it should have.
I feel like it was too quick in the match. I know, granted, I'm saying that they wrestled for almost 24 minutes, but I feel like there could have put more of a beating, and maybe right before he taps, he passes out. You know. Because he did kind of pass out, then he revived. Maybe if he had passed out again and then he took the knockout that way, I think that could have been a better finish. Because you think about it, he's granted how many wishes. There's so many fans of his for 20 some odd years that have always been about the never give up and everything like that. So it really broke a lot of hearts to see him give up. He didn't necessarily go out on his back like they say. He didn't take a pin. He went out. He quit. He submitted. If he would have passed out, might that have been a better finish? I think people would have been okay living with that too. But
yeah, I think that's what I've been saying. I think the pass. Well, okay. Another thing is Gunther has just pinned people before. I think if he just powerbomb the crap out of him or hit that giant splash that he does again, that would have been fine. I don't see why the tap out was necessary. I just don't get that part.
Yeah, or if he just they had, like I said, instead of tapping out, maybe have Cena pass out there, because he already revived once.
I just like putting Gunther over was right. I 100% agree with that. That I have no problem with. I don't get how you botch up the thing you were supposed to do, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hindsight's 20/20, right? I don't know if they expected the crowd to react that way. So.
What do you mean? Triple H gets it. He's super cool, man. Nothing ever.
Not so much anymore, dude. But for that reason.
Also, well, don't ask MVP that question because the dude.
Also, in a totally unrelated story that had nothing to do with that, AEW tweeted out remembering Sting's final match in AEW the next day. Totally unrelated, and I love it.
The Betty is so real.
God, that is it's not as petty as 50 Cent, but
No, dude. Okay, first of all, nothing is. Nothing is as petty as 50 Cent. That man needs to teach a class.
yeah. It's funny. We can kind of compare retirement matches. Obviously, Cena's was a singles match.
At least he didn't die like Ric Flair almost did.
No.
Good Lord.
And I'm glad he went out and had this whole retirement tour. I really wish he could have wrestled Joe Hendry along the way, and which we come to find out the Miz might have had a hand in that, which I thought was great. It was a great appearance for Hendry on the Saturday Night Main Event too.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if they ever do Hendry and R-Truth as a tag team, fantastic, because that was good stuff. So
They need to do a song together.
yeah. I like that they did the retirement tour. He could still go. You could see that. But yeah, it's stepping away. It's done. He's moving on, right? He at least have that closure of his career.
But they even kind of botched that whole thing.
Yeah, in parts.
It started with The Rock, the totally unnecessary Brock Lesnar match to get squashed again.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I forgot that happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of people want to forget it happened.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Remember WrestlePalooza?
That's why I forgot that happened.
Right.
Jesus.
If we still, that still might replace December to Dismember as the bottom rating on.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back and watch that and see.
You know what? It's not a revisit December to Dismember.
But also, doesn't it make way more sense, especially if you're putting Gunther over at the end, to basically have him go and not lose in the entire last year of his career?
And Gunther be the one to knock him out
Yeah.
and take pretty much the IC title or even the World Championship if he still had it at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, I apologize. I cursed earlier. I said his name and I didn't say name redacted. I do apologize for that. I will refer to him as name redacted as he should be.
Yep.
Again.
I find it interesting that, about the one thing that they got right in this whole thing was the only reason they got it right is because Cena complained, the person he wrestled complained, and the fans complained, and that's AJ Styles. And I'm not saying the match with Cody shouldn't have happened. That's fine to me. I just think the BS surrounding it was the problem.
You mean that really horrible WrestleMania match they had?
That's the BS surrounding it to me is what killed that. Because their match after the next match they had was way better.
Well, yeah, but the match itself, right up there with one of the worst main events of WrestleMania of all time.
And I honestly I feel like it's because of the BS surrounding it. That's why I feel like they're trying to fit into that mold of the stupid storyline they were trying to tell with that, and that's what killed it. That's just how I feel about that. But no, I'm not disagreeing that the match was trash. I'm just saying it was trash for. I'm just saying there's a reason for it being trash.
Because John Cena said
it. Cena's still doing, just listening to whatever they pretty much the creative wanted to in some level. Which is why I think,
in all fairness, he has shown himself to be a company man through and through.
Yeah.
No matter how bad it makes him look. So.
Which is why finding out that the match with AJ Styles, the whole intro, he didn't get clearance for that. He just did it. And I think if anybody has the leeway to do something like that, it is John Cena. So,
oh God, he wrestled Logan Paul too.
What are they going to do?
Yeah, well, let's forget about that.
But fire him?
Yeah, Cena Styles was the best match of this retirement run easily, and it even better because when the intro that he had the ring announcer say for AJ Styles, he wrote it, didn't get permission for it, and it was great. It was a great reaction. It was pretty cool. So. Do I wish that could have been the retirement match? Yes, absolutely. But I see why it was Gunther. But I just didn't completely like the finish. I mean, I think the tapping out is polarizing. Now, granted, yes, Gunther's going to run with this. He's the new legend killer. He's the one retiring wrestlers. Give me Gunther and Randy Orton in WrestleMania. Legend killer versus legend killer.
No, actually, no. I take that back. The lack of Randy Orton also was a major.
If he's the legend killer, then give me Gunther versus name redacted. Super face turn. With Obafemi afterwards for that other storyline I pitched a couple.
See, but that's the thing. If they really want to keep Gunther as a super heel, you can't do that.
Because he'll get cheered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I don't see the problem.
I was having a back and forth discussion on Instagram about this, and
with who?
I won't say because he is current pro wrestler.
Okay.
But he said,
Joe Hendry.
no. Well, he had the idea to kind of run with this, like let him be a heel for years, and then you get this big baby when he finally loses. And I suggested that it would be Joe Hendry down the line. And he said, I wouldn't bury Joe Hendry around the first round. I'm thinking Rollins would be awesome to come back and be the top face against Gunther in the Vision, maybe even Roman. Someone who won't lose credibility if they did lose to Gunther. And I just said, I see Hendry as the long-term payoff, maybe a year or two down the line, during which they make Gunther look unstoppable. And then he said, he's over, yes, but he doesn't seem as a threat to Gunther unless they really build him up. And he's the one that suggested Randy Orton would be good too, Legend Killer versus Legend Killer. Yeah, WrestleMania, I wouldn't mind seeing that, but you can milk this for a few years. You could, at some point, put the title on Gunther and let him make a long run with it and really build him up as like new unstoppable thing until you have Joe Hendry or this next babyface come up and beat him, and it's going to make them look unbelievably good.
I think JC has a choice on who he wants to dethrone this new evil Gunther.
That's what I want. I think people want to see that too. He's signed with WWE now. Now you have the chance to really build him up, bring him up as obviously he has his own character, but now you're building him up through the WWE playbook.
Yeah, no, just like they did with Andrade and Miro and
okay. Is it really bad that I keep forgetting that he's back in WWE now?
Right.
Because you said that I was like, oh yeah, he does work there again, doesn't he? Literally.
What does he?
Yes.
I don't know.
Does he have a contract with either company at this point?
No, Andrade doesn't. No, I meant Miro.
Oh, so second one. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
See, you forgot who we were talking about.
Well, no, because I said Andrade first, right?
Yeah, but
you're talking about okay.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you said Andrade and Miro. I think
Carmelo
for the second game. Oh yeah.
Or the not Andrade, the other Hispanic wrestler who they brought up and did nothing with. Who is it? Name him.
Which one?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to talk about Santos.
That was about to be my joke, but I was like, "Ooh, I don't know if I should laugh at that." I feel like it's just.
You let me laugh at certain things. I'm not sure.
I know. I just feel like I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I can laugh at that." So let me just be quiet right now.
How mad would everybody be if Gunther won the Royal Rumble this year?
So here's the thing with me, and this is just because I'm old and I've watched too much wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I say this and then I don't even watch WWE that much on a regular basis, so I guess I wouldn't care. But I honestly don't want a Reigns multi-year reign as a champion. Like that kind of tires. Like that kind of gets boring for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I feel like the Rumble. I feel like he could get to where he needs to be as a super heel somehow else, and I feel like that would just take away from something that we usually look forward to. But I don't know. That's just me.
Like if he's in the Rumble, people are gonna. It's gonna take it away. Everyone's gonna know he's gonna win. I mean, kind of thing, right? Yeah. So, which, by the way, yeah, Rumble's gonna be in the middle of the afternoon because it's in Saudi Arabia this year. So, yeah,
that is gonna be an interesting women's Rumble.
that is true.
It's gonna look like the super crossover episode of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
And I don't think they've ever.
It's me with a good time.
I don't think they've had that many women on a single show in the Middle East either. So that's going to be interesting how they're able to get that talent in there.
Damn it, Mike has just made that so much more awesome for me. Hold on, that completely just changed how that. Hold on, now I'm totally okay.
Probably going to treat this like Wrestle Kingdom now.
All of a sudden, for one Rumble, it's only a 10-woman Rumble. We picked the 10 best because they couldn't have too many.
Oh Lord, yeah.
And that would just completely ruin my. It's like saying I had 30 Power Rangers in one Rumble and you ruined it. Damn it.
So my question to you and to everybody else is, what was your favorite match along this retirement run? I'm pretty sure I know what everybody's is.
There's only one right answer.
I know. Did everyone just say it at once? 1, 2, 3.
Cena and AJ.
Cena and AJ.
Logan Paul. Oh, what?
Mike, you're on this side. Let me just choke you real quick.
Hold on, I'll see myself out.
Yeah.
Mike having so much fun with that producer access there. Who do you wish he could have wrestled along the way? I've said it from the beginning. Joe Hendry from the
Joe
moment
Hendry was,
Joe
Hendry was
like
one.
that.
Yeah.
Joe Hendry was one for sure. The Miz was another because I don't think he had a one-on-one match with the Miz.
Which, by the way, I like that the Miz put on his old gear that he wore when he main evented WrestleMania against Cena.
Yeah.
For that promo. Yeah, that's another one. Obviously, this was wishful thinking, but I really hope they could have worked out a Copeland / Edge deal to have him come and do that. You know,
screw it.
But.
I'm gonna say the thing that it should have been. This tournament should have happened. Cena should have lost to whoever, and his last match should have been Randy Orton. I don't care. I do not care. His last match should have been Randy Orton. Sorry, that's just how I feel. But the fact that they didn't have Orton there at all is a bunch of
that's
BS.
really weird.
That's
is he hurt or something? Like,
no, they had him in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, they sent him overseas for some weird
press.
person.
That is very weird.
That's so stupid. God.
Look, since TKO has taken over, they've shown way too much that they don't.
Did it?
Yeah, and they don't really care about like the history of WWE. And I'm sure, and as much as I shit on him, and I'm going to talk more about him in the 1 minute warning, I'm sure Triple H tries to like remind and kind of keep the WWE thing that like about the past and what's important, but it just doesn't seem like overall like they really care anymore.
Yeah. I mean, we discussed that. Looking at ticket prices for freaking Raw when it comes here in March.
I was gonna say some people were posting how the March, those tickets are like insane, like 80 something bucks for the highest ones up there,
which is ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know, I'm like shit. Lacuna Coil's coming to San Antonio in April. I'd rather spend my money to go see that. At least it'll be cheaper ticket.
Yellow Card's coming here pretty soon. I'd rather go see that.
I love their still turnaround. You know, and then so it's just that's we've discussed that before. Hell, looking at the pay-per-view schedule for next year, obviously the Rumble's in Saudi Arabia, Chambers in Chicago. We know WrestleMania is back in Vegas. They're going to Italy in May. They got SummerSlam in Minnesota. Money in the Bank is set for Louisiana in September. And then apparently WrestleMania 2027 is already slated for Saudi Arabia as a 2-day event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's, that's interesting you say that, Jason, because Cole made it a point. I want to say he said that when this match was over, pro wrestling defeated sports entertainment. I think I heard that as like the commentary. I don't know if it was him or somebody who said that after Cena tapped out.
Lame.
Yeah.
Also, why are you trashing Cena like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, right. Obviously, Cena's career is a bit polarizing. When he won the title, there was all that excitement up to it. When he beat JBL, I remember the excitement. But and he ran with the title. But I think why he got cashed in on. And Mike, you and I remember. I think we were at Tiffany's watching this New Year's Revolution when they had the chamber.
I don't think I was at. I don't think it was Tiffany's for that. Was it not still Fatso's?
I think. We were kind of back and forth, but I think we went to Tiffany's to see that one. And
I was at that one then.
Okay, I might have been with some of the 50 Mafia guys,
probably.
but when we heard the reaction of Cena getting booed or something, I was like, and then I saw the promo like Edge. I got really some tough. He had just lost the match, and in my head I was thinking, oh, he's going to cash it in. He's going to challenge Cena that night because it was in New York. It was the first time Cena was getting booed. He won his match. He won the chamber, and then they brought out.
Is that the second briefcase?
That was the very first briefcase. The first time. Edge was the very first Money in the Bank champion.
Okay, then I'm flipping in my head because I was thinking of RVD, but he was the first one to I want my match.
Yeah, he was the first one to announce it way in advance.
Okay.
And then he did ECW. But this is when Cena didn't even have the title for a year. He had beaten JBL WrestleMania. He was making his title run with it. And then January was New Year's Revolution. It was in New York, the Chamber.
Yep.
He wins at the Chamber. The fans are booing, and it felt like they called an audible and had Edge cash in that night. And then, of course, Monday was the live's sex celebration with Lita. One of Mike's favorite segments ever, I think.
Yeah, but also as I get older and I hear the stories and I hear like Lita and Edge talk about it,
yeah,
you're really bad about that. Like,
yeah,
I mean, no, obviously, like I was in love with her and she was super hot, but like Vince McMahon was a really shitty person.
Very.
yeah. But that's kind of where it started, where the booing of Cena started, and it was kind of you loved him or hated him or this. He was the cookie cutter thing, but as an ambassador for the company, he was that.
Yeah.
The number of wishes granted, even on his retirement, he granted another one. Who knows how many more he might grant as well, even as an actor or something like that too as well. So it's pretty amazing to see.
I just had a really dark joke.
Oh gosh. So his career has been, up and down, wherever it was. People say he should turn heel. He finally did on the retirement run. Obviously, it seems like plans were changed a lot, which is why I feel like they rushed him back.
What do you mean? The Rock totally didn't just dip. It was the plan
Jesus
all
Christ.
along. He's The Rock. He has never done anything wrong.
Yeah,
never done anything bad. He's always right. He's super cool.
Yeah, Travis Scott was supposed to do this weird little incense thing shit and then just disappear.
Totally
after
wasn't
that.
a blunt.
Yeah, right. So anyway, but
again,
everyone,
how do you mess that up?
TKO.
I mean, just the way the run went and
life sometimes finds a way.
Love that you're quoting Jurassic Park there. Fantastic stuff. Yeah. So
thank you for picking up.
Yeah. Everyone catch the Cena tribute by Copeland. That was a while back, wasn't it? Or was it this coming past week?
No,
Copeland hasn't been on TV.
No, you talking about during the match with FTR?
I think so. He did the five knuckle shuffle.
That was months ago.
That was like months ago, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's what Steady just put up. I was like, wasn't that months ago?
Yeah, that was months ago.
Yeah.
But it was funny though, because I thought it was pretty cool because Cena did that for him like a couple weeks, like that same week. He did the Edge spear, like because he did the whole taunt and everything. So that just shows the respect they have.
They love each other.
Yeah, and I respect that. That's cool.
Beth Phoenix is like, all right, I guess for John.
All right. Well,
I guess I love you the second most out of everyone.
Last week, Tommy and I made some picks, 2-1-1 on our picks. By the way, just so is what it is. Yeah. None of us pulling a Tez on this night, especially with no contest.
Blame Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, right.
I constantly blame Drew McIntyre. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Cena's career is over, and it's who he was the era of the top babyface to carry the company. For a little while before him, it was who? I mean, obviously Hogan was the one in the 80s. Steve Austin and The Rock were kind of co-doing it in the 90s. Although who it is, Austin or Rock, it was really both. You can't say it was one or the other, right?
Sure.
Because they kind of did it together. Cena is the one that carried it during his career after that. And now where do you go from here? You
got Roman right now, Roman and Cody.
But also, I mean, I know what you're saying as like the face of the company, but just like Hogan has to give credit to like Savage and DiBiase and Andre, I mean, Cena has to give credit to Edge and to Punk and to some of his Randy Orton for some of his great rivals that like allowed him to keep being that top baby face.
Well, see, the difference is Cena will admit that out loud.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not like no.
Hogan never did.
I'm not trying to give Hogan credit. Don't you dare try to misquote me here. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I mean, Steve Austin has in his career, but obviously, Hogan never really. I mean,
what, Jason? Oh, sorry. Triple H doesn't like being on camera. What are you talking about?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is our thoughts on Saturday night's main event. And to be honest with you, it was the one I only really was excited to watch this whole year. To be honest with you,
or ever. I mean,
and it was
back in the '80s. There were some really cool Saturday night.
Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, since they revived it.
Yeah, it is funny because my daughter got picked up by a team for a tournament on Saturday. So like we were in the stands. It was running to the semifinals when it was starting, and I hand my phone to my son to start watching the show, and we're just kind of asking what's going on, And we got home in time to watch the main event on TV, like pull it up on TV and everything like that. So
okay. Before we move on, I almost forgot to bring this up, but I swore I was going to on the show. I went to Elite Breakout Wrestling on Saturday. Shouts out to them, by the way. Fantastic show. There were some matches that were way better than I thought. No, don't get me wrong. Everyone in that roster can wrestle, but there were some matches I was like, I did not expect this to be this good.
Whoa.
So shouts out to a lot of them. Great matches. Chris Masters was super nice, super cool with the crowd, everything. Great show. The number of people who did some kind of John Cena tribute was hilarious. I counted like maybe 15 different ways that people did it. There are a lot of 5-knuckle shuffles. And all of them knew they were doing it, and we all laughed at the same time. I was like, guys, it's like, we don't care. It's his last night.
Yeah, that's the easy route, but I would have had more respect if people had done what Punk did when he came out to Thugonomics.
Probably a copyright issue on that. Anyway,
no, I mean, but independent show. Are they really going to come after him if they're coming out with that?
The amount of like songs that we play at indie shows for entrances. Come on.
Yeah. Which, by the way, of the rivalries Punk or Cena had on this retirement tour, that was probably the best one, just for the promo part of it. Him and Punk back and forth, and Punk's promo on Raw at Braun Breaker. Whoo, boy. Yeah.
I look. So far, people dissing Braun Breaker. Cody, I think, still wins this because he said historically a Steiner has never been better than a Rose. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I just like that he called Logan Paul a YouTube scammer. That was fantastic stuff. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
No, I mean, it's still funny though. Just call it out.
We called him by his proper name. I said.
Okay. Okay. I got it. I was like, there was a joke there.
You really want to piss him off? It's like, hey, Logan, let's go wrestle in Japan. You want to go?
Do you remember when Don trolled him on his own show?
I know.
That was the best one.
Just do it on national.
I was like, face turn for Don.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? The way Dom gets the ladies, of course, is a face.
Oh, good stuff.
Dom is the most heel disguised face I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, this Saturday is a hybrid experience event, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
I think you guys.
This is Christmas.
Saturday experience. This is Christmas. So is this a toy drive entry or is it?
Well,
it is toy drive.
Not an entry, but if you donate, you get put in. What they're doing is you get put into a drawing for a set of front row tickets to 6 shows next year.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
So like you get tickets for like basically half the year.
Very cool. All right. Do you guys have the card pulled up in front of you? Because I don't have it.
I do, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Go for it. What is on tap for this show?
And I forgot to do it, then I assumed, Mike, you'd have it.
Well, I'm glad that they're kind of doing that more. Like, I actually pulled this from Casey's story, but it was the full card. And I'm glad that more companies or the local guys are starting to do that more. So we can do this. In a match that might still, right off the bat, Dill Dempsey faces Epidemus Jr.
Damn it!
In a hybrid ring.
Damn it! That might be really, really.
Yeah, good. That's gonna be a surprising one. In a less surprising match, not that it won't be good, just because it happens fairly often at hybrid. Calientita takes on Ridley Thorne. And that rivalry continue. The Cena and Orton of the women's division, if you will.
But also, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Which one was short? Never mind. The coach, who also is the champion of RCW and United 210, Chris Marvel, takes on Chris Barton, who I believe is Mike Gunn's number 1 wrestler, as he often announces.
Mm-hmm.
Often.
There is a 6-man tag match, which is Don Juan, Diego, and the New Texas Treat, K-Jax, versus Living in Fashion and Hit. So hopefully Hit gets to beat up on the Treats.
Side note, there's a promo for that on their Instagram, I think. Go watch it. It's totally worth it.
It usually is. I hate to say that.
Yeah.
The hybrid tag champions living in fashion. I'm sorry. The hybrid tag champions, pretty badass Riot Party.
Whoa.
Rilo and Armani. Armani, the best man ever. Takes
she must be
she already left. She told us to be mean to her, so that's why I'm being nice.
Okay.
Takes on the luchador team of Sin Limite, Animo, and Zorro. And then in a 9-man triple threat tag match, we have the Galvans, Ben Jr., Josh, and Chaos versus the Texas Kingdom, Stash, Rob, and Jesse Funaki.
Oh,
who was recently? Oh, that was another thing. Recently on TNA Explosion, and apparently going to be on the show tomorrow night in a battle royal for the contendership for the title to like win number 1. But apparently they said Jesse's in the battle royal, so shout out to him.
Go Jesse!
And again, never forget the WrestleCast had Jesse Fudaki's first official interview as a wrestler about 2 years ago now. But they're facing the third team of the new Dead Man's Hand, Freak Show, and Brock Ali with Chase Owens, which is interesting. I don't know if he's becoming an official member, but
does that mean
keeps kind of teaming with him? So yeah,
that Dead Man's Hand is part of House of Torture. I'd rather hit myself with
by the mathematical property. I'm going to say yes.
I'd rather hit myself
A equals B and B equals C than A equals C.
I'd rather hit myself in the hammer.
Transitive property says yes. And then in a title match, which is interesting because I don't think he's cashing in his briefcase, Jay Young takes on Casey Blackrose for the title. But this is an announced match, so as far as I know, he didn't cash in.
I guess we'll see at the show.
Which honestly, one day, and this could be the day, I want to see someone with the briefcase get a title match that's not cashed in, lose it, and then immediately hit him.
Yes, cash in anyway, yeah.
Yes.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty
cool. This could be the night. So as of right now, 7 matches on the card, which is pretty standard for them. We'll see if they add anything.
Jason's come.
Look, Jason, as a math teacher, that is technically the transitive property. I'm just saying.
No, they can't be part of House of Torture. They're still competent.
Oh, you're insulting. Okay.
Getting back to that study, no idea, but I think Bailey and Punk, like I said, we mentioned this before earlier. I think they had no idea what was going to happen. They were out there as fans watching it. So,
do you think when that happened, Punk said, "You know what? Maybe AEW wasn't so bad."
No. Jesus. So
he was like, "Man, I could have had my last match with MJF."
Yeah.
No. He looked at that thinking. He calls Jungle Boy, "Yo, Real Glass. Honestly, wasn't the worst thing in the world. I'm sorry."
Oh my gosh.
I'll put you over in the fight backstage, brother.
Yeah.
All right, well, back to this. Hybrid Experience, Saturday, December 20th, 7 p.m. Central Time, doors at 6, from the Hybrid School of Wrestling in San Antonio, Texas. Admission, I think, is it 10? I can't remember what the admission is for this. Do they have it up there?
It's usually, okay. General admission, I think, is now 15.
Okay.
I think second row is like 20 and first row is 25.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. Something like that.
And then bringing in an unwrapped toy is
put you in a
drawing. A raffle, yeah. So definitely for a good cause.
Future tickets for like 6 shows.
Yep. All right. Now, that's not the only wrestling going on this Saturday. AAA is having their event on YouTube. It's YouTube exclusive. Guerra de Titantes, which means War of the Titans, if you translate that to English.
Cool.
Some interesting matches on here. Ethan Page challenging Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. for the Latin American Championship. Laredo Kid in a triple threat defending the AAA Cruiserweight Championship against Javon Evans and Jack Cartwheel. The team of Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano, known as Los Gringos Locos 2.0 or 2.0, are facing what was going to be Los Lucha Brothers. It was going to be Rey Fenix and Penta for the first time under WWE, but with Penta getting injured, Rey Mysterio is the replacement. So I really think they should just call themselves Los Reyes at this point. Mm-hmm. So then we have Carnival of Carnage, Pagano, and Los Psycho Circus taking on the Wyatt Six. We got Dragon Lee and Hijo del Vikingo. They have it listed as Natalia, but I think she's now wrestling as Natty Neidhart more.
Yeah,
I think they're going to try this at the AAA show, like let it show
I
up
hope
that.
so.
I do too. So
she's teamed with Lola Vice and Fabia Pache against Los Toxicas in a 6-woman tag team match. And then we got a fatal four-way tag team match. Los Americanos, Mr. Guananino Hamburguesa, which is probably one of the greatest tag teams ever. La Parca and Octagon Jr. versus LWO in a 4-way tag team match. So that is a free event to watch exclusively on YouTube.
what time is that again?
I want to say that's at 7.
Oh,
Let me double check here. Yeah.
And also, what is it called again?
Guerra de Titantes.
So they're not having the Perseus Kraken rematch, or
no?
Okay,
no. I think that's Clash of Champions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tommy likes that one.
He does. Slow clap. Golf clap.
I'm glad you have to actually give you credit on.
And I'm glad you gave me some time, because in my head I originally thought Jason and the Argonauts. And I was like, that's not right. So I literally had to go, wait, it's Percy Jackson. He was named after Perseus. That's right.
Yeah.
I legit have to give you credit for that, because that was a good joke. That was just a good joke.
Thank you.
Let me double check this time.
Let
me double check that, because it's in Guadalajara. I just want to make sure I have the time right. So, start time.
Also, Jason, I'm a sad teacher, not a mad teacher.
Give yourself credit. You can multitask and be both.
True that.
Let's see. Damn it! I don't know if this is in English or Mountain Time.
Did you say English or Mountain?
I'm sorry,
Time?
Central or Mountain Time. Excuse me.
That's what he said.
God, I am so tired.
For a second, like my mind was like English or Spanish. Like, he did say English or Spanish.
Because I got mixed up because the site's in Spanish, but I must say Central or Mountain.
That makes sense.
God damn it! I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It just because it took my head a second to wait. Like,
I'm sorry.
wait.
I'm sorry.
I wish sometimes So this is one of those moments I wish we had this recorded and I could have made a blooper reel out of that moment. You know?
We do have it recorded.
I mean, you can download it.
It's so much work. I know.
Well, okay, that's fair.
That's fair.
I could do it.
Sorry. I didn't want to call attention to it, but I was like, did you say English?
Thank you for calling me out. I appreciate it. It's
No,
like
it's
the most embarrassing
sorry.
I've said. Okay, Mexico City time, 7 p.m. So it's 8 p.m. our time. 8 p.m. our time.
Okay.
Start time our time. Thank you.
JC, don't worry. I know I will mess up at some point, and feel free.
Oh yeah, I
show,
can't wait till you host. I'm calling all this shit. No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till I pronounce one Japanese name wrong, and it will happen.
We're gonna know if you. Well, JC, I won't.
I might. I gotta brush up on it. So.
He's gonna watch anime all the way till Wrestle Kingdom.
I'm the one when Takeshita was first coming out. I was like, oh, I bet it's Takeshita. I got this. I know it. And they were like, Takeshi. I was like, why is it not Takeshita? Look at the way.
Because if you pronounce it in Spanish, it probably would have been Takeshita, but you have to say Takeshita.
If it was in AAA.
Actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm. If it was in AAA, Mexico, ¿qué es Takeshita? ¿Qué diablos es eso? You know, so, yeah.
Man, languages are weird.
Yeah. Right. Jay, I don't care if you're a mad teacher. That's fantastic.
That's what,
yeah.
Languages are weird with the English tutor.
Yeah. Let's get into our 1 minute warning segment here, and I got to pull up the video here. Mike, do you have something this week? I think you said you did. Yeah. All right. It's going to play in a second. All right. All right, Mike, go for it, sir.
So I think I've actually done this rant on the WrestleCast years ago, but I'm going to bring it back with recent things that have happened, because I've seen a lot of people also saying that, like, don't forget, Cena, we all used to boo him and hate him, and now we all love him and miss him. But also, I'm going to bring Exhibit A, Triple H. Despite also the Reign of Terror, which was right along the lines of a John Cena super push, except he was a heel, thought he was super cool. Let's not also forget his career trajectory of trying to be Shawn Michaels. And you go, what do you mean? Wasn't he trying to be Ric Flair? But remember, who took over the DX after Shawn got injured and tried to make it better? Triple H. after Shawn went to WrestleMania and had what is still my favorite all-time WrestleMania match with Taker the first time, and then he had the sequel for his retirement, who literally followed the next 2 years with matches against The Undertaker. The second one having to go Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels to try and top it, because he can never live down the fact that he has never been the man in WWE, despite being the champion for a long time. So yeah, now he finds every excuse to be on TV, even though he claims he doesn't want to be. And I saw a lot of people saying that the booing and the AEW chants really threw him off in his interview after the show. And to that I say, ha. That's all I got.
All right. Tommy, you got something this week?
Yeah, but it's something else. It's something, one thing, and then I'll piggyback off what Mike said.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, first, I want to thank everyone seriously for the 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, because honestly, that was a goal for the end of the year. So now we made it, and I can't thank everyone enough for watching me play. Pretty much. Essentially, I've always only been playing old games so far. You know, even though the first two are remakes. But I appreciate everyone watching. You know, just gonna keep going. I'll get to newer games eventually, and even the newer games will probably be a few years old. But I really appreciate everyone watching. And to piggyback off what Mike said, I really, really can't stand it if when you know there's competition and you already could tell, it's like, whoops, that went wrong. Like, the fan chain AEW threw him off. Why? Was he not there in the WCW area? I'm more than positive he was. So no, this should not throw him off. It's just, you know, when people have an alternative and they realize the alternative did a retirement tour infinitely better, yeah, bro, you're gonna take some criticism. Deal with it. Anyway.
Whoa, what are you talking about?
Right.
No, they weren't booing me. You're just passionate fans. By the way, Nick Khan, how's that? We don't care what the fans say. What the internet mark's saying. How's that working out for you? You know, now that Cody's told you what's annoying, now that the fans have thoroughly hated what you just did. How's that? Whoo! You wish you didn't say that, did you, Nick Khan? That's why I listen to Tony. Anyway.
All right. I got a couple things I want to shout out. First of all, now that Cena's retired, we're going to see, unfortunately, more Nikki Bella, and potentially, I hope less of it after the way she botched up that whole spot with Raquel. Did y'all see the shiner Raquel had on her head after that? Oh, my God. I swear to God. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what Nikki's still doing there.
Oh, I don't know, but I can't wait for the receipt. Secondly, this past weekend, I mentioned that Adi got to play with picked up by a team to play, and this was kind of an interesting story. This is a team that had been together for a good while, and then over the summer, the girls all went their separate ways, and they all had kind of run into each other, and they wanted to get the team back together just to play a one-off tournament, and invited Adi out to be a part of it. And Adi has a lot of friends on that team, one of which that she goes to school with, that's going to potentially be her catcher up through high school. They're going to be playing in middle high school together. But it was really a fun environment. With the way youth sports can get sometimes, it can get super serious. You guys see videos. There's a reason we don't see a lot of umpires or referees at the youth sports level, and a lot of it has to do with parents. But to see those girls having fun, just enjoying the game and playing fantastic was awesome. Lost by a run in the semifinals. Some girls had to leave for a party with their other team they're currently on, but still, it was a great time. So between all that, rushing home to see Cena, that was what my Saturday was full of. But had an amazing time. Getting to a lot of those parents and players I know, because they've helped the Sharks for every now and then. They've done practices with us and little things like that. Actually, one of the parent, Joe Vietto, is class of 01, Mike. So him and I talk a lot because his daughter plays softball too.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just a great experience, and I kind of want to just relay that. As you guys know, I'm a youth sports coach, and for those out there, it just gets all serious, and people do all this travel ball stuff. Never forget, please, that it's a game, and it's supposed to be fun at its core, okay? If you want to start taking it seriously, like super, super serious, leave that for the high school level. Even then, it should be fun. And the college level, where winning is really a main issue. But at this level, when they're still learning the game, make sure they're having fun doing it. Girls, especially when they start getting to the age of 11, 12, 13 years old, that's when they start losing interest in things like sports. So you always want to make sure they always keep the love and the passion for the game. That's the most important thing. So
no, JC, their kids are going to be the next Serena Williams equivalent of whatever sport they're in now. The only they do is if they drive them now and anger them now and push them away.
We're not all King Richard. Okay, I just want to say that. So yeah,
that's true.
Was that the one that killed all his wife? Oh
no, that's Henry.
I'm just kidding.
Wow. Okay, but you know what, Mike? You're on it with the jokes tonight because that was a good one too, man. Man, okay.
I have my days.
Finally, the thing I want to say is this episode 5 years ago is when we got the news that our friend Tez had passed away, and it's crazy to think that it has been 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That memory pops up for me on my Facebook every year, and I can remember that moment. Recording the episode with Tommy. Mike, you weren't on that night. I think we were doing this.
No, I remember being asleep and waking up and seeing.
We were.
Did we call you?
We called you, yeah.
That's right. You woke me up.
Yeah, that's right. We woke you up. Yeah.
We pre-recorded. We were pre-recording at the time. Hadn't had the streaming set up, but Tommy and I were doing the show, and during the course of the show, I got a message from Tez's mom that he had passed away.
Yeah.
Completely out of the blue, and it was just wild. A moment. 2020 sucked that year for so many reasons, and but Tez, I think what I miss the most is how much fun, how positive he always was, especially coming over to watch wrestling. It was always a great time, and God, it's just. What are his thoughts? Well, I'm just in my head. I'm thinking, what are his thoughts now on the state of wrestling now? What would he say about the TKO thing? What would he have said about Cena's retirement?
He'd have had thoughts about the TKO thing, bro.
What would he have enjoyed about my son's matches that I put up here on this? That's what like a big thing too.
He'd probably be like, "Can I do commentary?"
Yeah. So, in honor of Tez, and I want to make this happen at some point this next year. We might call it an early New Year's resolution for 2026. We need to do a watch along with December to Dismember and comment about how bad it really was. That's and the reason I bring that up is because the practitioner blog that Tez had. He did a breakdown of December to Dismember, and it's so great. I really hope we can do that at some point next year.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Whether we do that side by side with WrestlePalooza to see which one was worse, or just watch it as itself, I think that'd be so much fun to do.
Well, I double checked. WrestlePalooza did have Stephanie Vaquer and Io Sky, so
it can't be that bad. Yeah. So okay.
At least
one. December to Dismember had a match that was. But it was like good. That was it. The Eminem versus Hardy's, or
oh, you know what? That one actually wasn't that bad. Was that it?
Jeez. It was December to Dismember 2006.
Yeah, it was the Hardy's and Eminem. Yeah, you know what? You're right. That was a pretty good match.
Hardy's versus Eminem, Balls Mahoney, Matt Striker. Elijah Burke and Sylvester Turkey against the FBI. Daivari, Tommy Dreamer. Kevin Thorne and Ariel. Mike Knox versus Mike Knox and Kelly Kelly. And then the Extreme Elimination Chamber. Yeah, the Extreme Elimination Chamber. Big Show, Lashley, Test, Rob Van Dam, Hardcore Holly, and CM Punk.
Yeah, well, Charlotte Martinez was on the show, so it wasn't terrible, but
exactly.
Still, yeah, that's just going to be a fun one to watch. So, yeah.
It's so funny how you said when you said the name Sylvester Turkey, everybody was like, "Who?" Exactly.
Yeah,
I remember him.
I do too, but it's just like anybody else who wasn't like who?
Yeah.
For those wondering, if you go back and find December to Dismember 2006, that is the one we're going to at some point watch next year and react to. Don't know if we can watch it. I mean, we could probably put it on, live stream it, and just put it on our TV. I don't know if we can show it on the screen because we get flagged or something like that. But if we're able to do that somehow, that'd be freaking fantastic.
There might be ways to like either dull the audio or cover the video, like, or like do like an overlay on the video. Like there are ways that I know of.
There are ways, yeah. So we'll have to figure that out. So, but or we just watch it on our own and just react to it.
Yeah.
Who knows? So, but I remember this because the Hardys had put out an open challenge for it, and the Voodoo Kin Mafia said on TNA they were going to accept
oh my
the challenge.
god, I forgot.
You guys remember?
Yeah, that sounds
Jeez, I forgot about that.
All right, so. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this week's episode of the WrestleCast. Next week, we'll recap the hybrid experience event we're going to. We're also going to preview AEW World's End.
That's right.
And we'll hand out our 2025 year-end awards. Unless you want to save those for the first show of 2026, because we still got to talk World's End. But I don't know what you guys think. So, but
we'll let you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll let the audience know. We'll
let you know. We'll figure it out. So yeah. Which, by the way, World's End, MJF did get added to the main event for that. So I don't know if you guys.
Saw that. Yep.
Yeah. So that's going to be pretty awesome to see for us. Yeah.
I like it, and I helped. I'm kidding.
So yeah, that's what we'll be talking about next week. Now we're gonna do next week's show on December 26th, a Friday night. Obviously with the 24th being Christmas Eve and the 25th being Christmas, so we're gonna push this to the 26th of December.
That's a Boxing Day special for those of you in England.
That's right, and Canada. So yeah,
I didn't understand what Boxing Day meant for a long time.
I didn't either.
Boxing, like what is it?
Yeah, I had to learn about it too, but yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going to be on tap. The week after that, we'll do the show either on New Year's Day or on January 2nd. That will be our preview of Wrestle Kingdom 20. Right? 20? Is it 20? Yep. Right. So that's an episode that Tommy himself will host as well.
The final match of Tanahashi's career.
Yep. So. All right. Well, once again, thank you everybody for joining us. Over here, we got Tommy.
Thanks, guys.
We got Mike.
Thanks, guys. Be good to each other.
And I'm JC. As always, heels and baby faces. Remember, pro wrestling is real. People are
fake. Boom.
See you next week.
Adios, Gunther.
And Merry Christmas.
Wow.